Remember when we were kids, all right? They would always ask us in primary school, nursery school, and probably in maybe like your early secondary school, what do you want to become in future? A lot of us would say that, I want to become a doctor, an engineer, a pilot, a lawyer. Those were like the four major professions that, like a banker, like 4 or 5 major professions that every child would like be excited to want to choose. But guess what? Along the line, Tolu that wanted to become an engineer is now Tolu Makeovers. And Bolu that wanted to become a banker now has a POS business.
Right? I mean, the situation of Nigeria is terrible. I remember when I was younger, actually, I wanted to be a cardiologist.
Yeah.
I wanted to treat like people with heart problems.
Oh, some Ben Carson kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, we didn't have any of that in Nigeria.
Yeah, you wanted
and
to,
I just wanted to stand out, right?
You were aspiring to aspire what you desire.
Okay, yeah. Primary 5, I was sick. I had chicken pox. That was the time they were teaching Audrey Break faction.
Yeah.
So I came back and I just saw X and that was where my doom started.
That was where you did it.
I know.
It's not going anywhere.
I didn't did it.
All right, so guys, today we're not actually trying to say that these professions or these career paths are actually substandard or anything. No, we're only trying to say that sometimes growing up, you find your purpose, you find your way, you find what you're more interested in, you find what you like, and you actually discover that you can actually live a very, very good life with doing what you want to do, regardless of the influence of external factors or what you thought you were going to be as a child. Welcome to Fuse on Butter, brought to you by Upfront and Personal. ABA Kids here with Faye Fire. How you doing?
Okay.
This new month is new energy. We're still enjoying the new month, the new February vibe. Do you have a Valentine?
I don't like February.
Do you already have a Valentine?
No. It's been how many years now?
I feel like you can make yourself
over
your Valentine.
6 years.
Make yourself your Valentine.
Yeah,
like
I'm doing that.
That's what you do. You buy yourself a gift.
Don't worry, I want to do reels on Instagram. Valentine as a single babe.
Take it.
Mama heart on that day.
Over right back after the show breakdown move on. Also, we have a lot to talk about.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unpotted.
You cannot deny that a lot of us did not intend to become what we are literally practicing right now when we were kids. Some of us wanted to be like, maybe in a more professional field or white collar job or something more, I would not say unrealistic, but something that was the to attain it was like, it was a high mark of attainability and stuff like that. But
like I feel like a lot of things a lot of circumstances affected us.
Like you now that wanted to become a cardiologist, and now you are a presenter,
I'm a candler,
you're what did you call that?
Candler,
cardio.
I make candles.
Yeah, so cardio. you see the car something.
Yeah, I see the car something. But I think majorly Nigeria affected a lot of us.
Tell me about it.
I want to be a cardiologist in Nigeria. Who wants to teach me that?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Who wants to teach
Maybe
me?
if you've actually like...
When we go to the, let's say, when we want to start the practical aspect of that. How many hospitals in Nigeria at that time
can facilitate...
Do you understand?
Yeah,
so like...
process,
And then, you want to go to school, there's no money. You go to school, there's strike. You just automatically, you know what, I'm done. Some people actually drop out of school, and then you finish the school, you actually go to school, you study economics, you are done, and then when it's time for you to get a job, they're saying that you should go and have 5-year experience.
So I have a lot of friends that even finish like university with like very, very proper professional certifications. Like, I mean, I know a couple of friends that I used to have in Unilag back then that studied law, and if I could count how many of them are literally practicing the
Nigeria.
the field of legal practicing, I could count on my fingers, because I know people that some of them didn't even bother to go to law school.
Exactly.
Some went on to
want to be a lawyer in a lawless country.
Yo, that's hard.
Please.
Some even went further to do the law school, finished it, and went to do their masters in law in this country, and eventually they're not in the field at all.
It's crazy. Nigeria happens to each and every one of us in one way or the other.
Yeah.
And it's very sad, because as a bright young mind, you know this is what you want to do in future. You're ecstatic, you're super excited for the next phase of your life. And then when you're done with school, you start looking for a job. They just humble you. How am I supposed to have 5 years experience? I just finished from university. This is the experience that's supposed to shape me for the next chapter of my life.
Yeah.
But you just want me out of nowhere to have 5 years experience.
I literally want to let people know that education is not just about what you studied in the institution, the higher institution, or in school. Basically, there's a whole lot more to the terminology education and being educated. A lot of people that are literally in real estate business right now, they did not study anything. They didn't study anything that had to do with real estate management or land surveying and stuff. But they went into that field.
It's not everyone that is open to doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to be as rugged as Faye. Me now, I know that not in day where I know if you do. You see this real estate, I still want inheritance from my papa. But it's not everybody that's like that.
Yeah.
Some people are just like a one way, street,
traffic,
and they just want to do that exact thing.
Yeah.
But Nigeria, like I said, would humble you, because now you want to check up on an old friend. Like, hey, what's up? Welcome to Wumi Cakes and Clinic. Thanks for contacting. How may we help you today? Or we are not available.
And I mean, you can't blame people, because so here's the thing. You of course you have to, and you have to be unapologetically vocal about your hustle. All right, because if you do not invade people and make people know what you're doing, there's no way you're going to eat.
And that's why there's this crazy emergence of influencers. Because I don't blame anybody for wanting to be an influencer. It's like one of the fastest ways to get rich. As long as you put out something
that the content that people want to
even consume. If it's not the content I don't want to watch people eat like morons on social media.
But it will pop up on
your TL, and your view is counting, and they're getting paid for that. However it is that people feel like I can make money, as long as it's the legit way, you're not hurting anybody, it's fine. And another thing that I've seen now is everybody wants to do tech.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Views Unpotted.
There's been a high influx of people into the tech space. A lot of people are actually leaving whatever field they are in, and the interest is coming to tech because the world is literally advancing and transitioning into the space where everything is now tech oriented, regardless of the field.
And those people are making crazy money. So if you can do it, please go for it.
I'm interested in letting people know that there's no time bound, there's no age bound barrier to going into the tech space, because now you see that children in their teenage or lesser, 19, 17, even lesser, like
than me.
People are 13, 14 and they're already coding, doing software development, doing cloud architecture and solutions and stuff like that. And this is the future. This is actually where people are actually there's a paradigm shift to that space. And guess what? The interesting thing is you don't even need like a 4-year BSc certification to be able to get a well-paying job
in the office. You can work from your home.
That remote,
it's an amazing
the remote
thing.
advantage of the tech space and every other space right now is a thing.
And you know why I love it for my generation? So I ran into one of my ex-bosses that used to be like one very terrible human being, right? And then he was just gisting me about how tech has, done a lot of good and harm. That is, this girl is trying to get on board, that she's charging him $4,000 per month to get her job done. She doesn't come to the office.
Okay.
She's going to be working from home.
Okay.
You can't call her anything after 6 p.m.
That's the confidence
I was smiling from within because I know how this man was when I used to work for him. So I was like, wow, nice. And guess what? She's the only one that can do it.
That's it.
It has no choice.
So the demand for this entire space is high, and the supply in terms of the know-how, the skills, is very limited.
It's very limited. But another thing is,
space there.
There are some people. A lot of people are comfortable in their comfort zone. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, sure.
But in life, if you want to do more, you have to leave your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
So a lot of people take different courses, more courses, and they try to redefine, reshape, the things that they already know in tech, and that is why they are the most sought after.
Yeah.
But if you go into tech and you're just at the bare level,
bare minimum.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll be earning good,
this spread across board in all professions or all crafts or creative space. It's not just in the tech. Whatever you're doing, if it's in the beauty industry, if it's in the confectionery industry, the food. Now the food business has gone so broad that they are now food influencers.
Yes.
They are now restaurant influencers
and all of that.
They are food stylists.
Yes, now
I've heard
food
the weirdest of things. Food photographers, like that, and
at the end of the day,
that's the thing, evolving with the time, and also understanding that regardless of whatever you study, you can still make a lot of money from other things if you personally build interest and develop yourself and equip yourself with the skill and knowledge of
the cocoa
those
is
places.
to make money, my darling.
At the end of the day,
make money.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you studied in school. Your career can actually, it can take another shape.
You to a paradigm shift.
It can take another shape. We'll be right back after the short break. Don't move on. So this is Fuse Unbothered.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbothered.
The separation or the segregation between people that are doing like the proper office white collar job and people that are literally not even have nothing to do with 9 to 5. I like the fact that there's been a perfect balance and blend of respect across board, because you now know that someone can actually be sitting in the comfort of their house, you understand, with brains and be able to make so much money that you don't have to work a 9 to 5. And that's what this generation can enjoy. And that's why I feel like people need to enlighten the younger ones that are literally in school right now and or still in doubt of what career choice to make, to allow them to know that there's a particular age where you can explore, try different things, and it is okay to try different things. It's also very okay to be confused, because at some point I was studying something, but I knew, when I was in school already in 100 200 level, I already knew that there's no way I'm going to do this thing. We both know that I cannot do this thing.
I get,
but I had to finish, because I knew that no knowledge is wasted, and I needed this certification. But now a lot of people can get educated from the comfort of your house.
Yeah. So like you said, I'm just going to round up on what you said. Please broaden your perspective.
Open your mind.
Losing up.
Don't be stiff.
Be teachable. Try as much as possible to learn how to do a lot of things. A lot of things that you find interesting. I do a lot of things. I do candles. I'm presenting. I'm an artist because I make textured paste art. So just broaden your perspective.
Try anything that is giving you money.
Legitimate. Because the world that we live in now is moving. Forget about it being Nigeria or anything. in every other country, you see young adults like us doing different things. We no longer want to suit up and get dressed and go into the office.
This generation, in fact, this particular generation, we don't like the stereotype. And this is me ending on this note, all right? There's this song as the Dangote still they find money. Now look at this, all right? The Dangote industry spans across all the sectors, all right? From construction to
sugar,
food to
spaghetti,
to
noodles,
oil, to transportation, and like that, and so many people. So I feel like having multiple streams of income puts you on a higher pedestal than the average Nigerian. That's all we have to say to you guys on Fuse Unbothered today. So please do not restrict yourself. Make more money, spread your horizon. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with us till this time. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, to Fuse on YouTube, and on Instagram, Fuse_local. Link up with your own boy ABA Kins on Instagram, AB_AKYNZ.
And link up with your homegirl, Faye_Shono on Instagram and Twitter. I'm very controversial on Twitter, Sha, so follow me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys. From all of us here in the studio, stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.